So, good morning, class. Can everyone hear me clearly? Please give a thumbs up on the screen or type yes in the chat so I can see if you can really hear. So, I guess everyone is okay. Now, before we start, can everyone turn on their cameras rather, please, so that we can start. Miss Almin, can you please turn on your camera? Okay, I see that Miss Babe is really energetic for today's class. So, thank you. So, before we start, I will encourage everyone to do a 1-minute breathing exercise to relax before we start. Is that okay with you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, I want you to sit comfortably. First, sit comfortably, and then follow my instructions. Am I clear, Miss Fave and Miss Cillian? Okay, so inhale deeply through your nose. Inhale, then hold for a while, and then exhale slowly through your mouth. Ready? So let's do this 3 times together. So inhale, hold, and then exhale. Another one. Inhale, hold, and then exhale. And for the last one, inhale through your nose, hold, and exhale slowly through your mouth. Okay? Okay, thank you everyone. So, how do you feel? Yes, Miss Rexan? Do you have something to say?
I am feeling calm po, ma'am. Like, I am feeling well.
Yes. So that's good to hear, no? Okay, so before we start our lesson, let's check the attendance first. So when I call your name, please introduce yourself. First, you need to say present and then share, introduce yourself and then share one fact about yourself, like your favorite food or hobby. Is that clear? First, you say present and then followed by your self-introduction. And then I want you to share one fact about yourself, like your favorite food or hobby. Am I understood, Miss Almin?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you please stop moving, Miss Almin, for a while so that Miss Cillian won't get distracted, okay? Sorry for that. So, okay, I will call your surname here because I have your copy. So, is Mr. Alboro present?
Present po, ma'am. And good morning again, everyone. My name is Rexanes Alburo, and one fact about me is that I love to play basketball po. That's all. Thank you.
So, thank you, Mr. Alboro. And now, Miss Fave or Miss Almin, you may go next.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Almin Mayfield, and I love the color pink.
thank you, Miss Almin. That's very good. So, next, for the last one, Miss Leon, kindly introduce yourself as I can see that you are already present.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, classmates. I'm Queenie Salion, and I love watching movies.
Okay, thank you everyone for sharing. So now you know a little more about each other. Then let's all remember to listen and respect each other during class. Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, so before we go to our objectives, let's play a quick game. Yes, Mr. Alboro.
Can you introduce yourself, ma'am?
Yes, I'm sorry. I did forget that. So, good morning once again, everyone. I am your teacher, Girl Kate L. Ayuban, and one fact about me is I like color green, unlike Miss Fave, which is my least favorite color is pink, and my favorite color is green. So that's all. So I think is that okay? We can move to our activity. So before we go to our objectives, so let's play a quick game called Show Me Something. So um, I'll say an object, and you have uh, 10 seconds to find something near you that looks like it. So I want you to find an object that I will say. Is that clear? And I'll extend that to 15 seconds. So, Miss Fabe, can you please turn on your camera? Yes, okay, thank you. So, are you ready, class? Okay, then also, when you find that object that I will say, I want you rather to show it into your camera. Okay, so let's start. So, show me something round like a circle. Just, if you find it, you raise your hand and show that object to your camera. So, I want you to show me something round like a circle. Yes, Miss Celion. Miss Celion, what did you find?
Mirror.
Wow, okay, a mirror. You find a mirror. How about Mr. Alboro?
I have here a medal po, ma'am.
Okay, that's also a circle, no? So, how about Miss Fave? Do you have any object? Wow, a powder. So I can see that
This
Miss
belongs to my mommy.
Okay, thank you for showing that, Miss Almin. You can put that down. Okay, so now let's move to another object. So I want you to show me something shaped like a rectangle. So is there any object near you that's shaped like a rectangle? Raise your hand so I can recognize who. Yes, Mr. Alboro.
I have here a book, ma'am.
Yes, I can see that is a rectangle ended. How about Mr. Leon?
I have here a remote of that light.
Okay, a remote that's also considered as a rectangle. How about Miss Fave?
I have here a baonan, ma'am.
Wow, your baonan is shaped like a rectangle. That's cute. So, okay,
Pink.
great job, everyone. You were all quick and creative. So, this game shows us that shapes and angles are everywhere around us. So, again, before we start, let me share our learning objectives for today. So, by the end of our 60-minute class, you should be able to first identify the four types of angles, which we will be tackling later, and then show examples of these angles using your body movements or objects around you. And lastly, you will apply your knowledge of angles by recognizing them in real life situations. So, I want to see a thumbs up if you're ready to learn. Hey, what a big thumbs up, Miss Babe. So, yeah, now let's start with the different kind of angle. So let's start with the first kind of angle. So please listen carefully. Are you all ready to listen?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So let's first tackle the right angle. So a right angle measures exactly 90 degrees. So it looks like the corner of a book. So for example, I have a book here. So, or the corner of your screen right now is considered also a right angle because that measures 90 degrees. So, see the square corner here? So, that is the right angle. Can you see it clearly, class?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So, is that clear? What is a right angle? What is a right angle again? Its measure. Who can give me an answer?
Me, ma'am. Me, ma'am.
Okay, Mr. Alburo, let's give the chance to Miss Fave because I can see that she's excited. So, yes, Miss Almin, what is a right angle?
It has 90 degrees, ma'am, and it is like this one, oh. The corner of this one, ma'am.
Yes, that's good. Yes. So, can anyone give me a real life example of a right angle? Another example aside from what Miss Fave gave. I want to hear from the others. Yes, Mr. Alburo.
I think, ma'am, a real life example of that shows a right angle, which is exactly 90 degrees, is the floor and the wall, because they are forming the corner of the floor and the wall, because it is forming seems like a part of a square or rectangle. So that means that it is 90 degrees po, ma'am. So that what makes it a right angle for me.
So that's correct, no? Excellent answer, Mr. Alburo. So now let's hear from Miss Celion. Don't be shy, Miss Celion, and share your answer to the class. Miss Celion, you may open your mic.
Like the corner of a door, teacher.
Yes, that's good. That's also a very good example, Miss Celion. So, perfect. That's a very good observation, everyone. So now, let's move on to the next kind of angle. So the next kind of angle is the straight angle. So a straight angle is a measures exactly 180 degrees. So for example, when you like stretch your ruler on your desk. So I don't have the object right now, but can you visualize it? So when you stretch your ruler on your desk, that's considered a straight angle. Is that understood? So what is a straight angle again? Yes, Mr. Alburo.
An angle, ma'am, that measures exactly 180 degrees, like a ruler, ma'am. If you stretch it on the table.
Yes, that's good. So can you show me a straight angle with your arms, Miss Babe? A straight angle with your
Like this,
arms.
ma'am. Like this.
Yes. You move it forward like that. So that is considered as a straight angle. So
Like that, ma'am.
yes.
Like this, ma'am. Like this. Like this.
Yes, that's a straight line that is considered a straight angle, Miss Faith. That's very good and an excellent demonstration and execution. So, any other questions, class? You may raise your hand if you have any questions. Yes, Mr. Alboro.
Ma'am, my question is, if, like for example, it is clear in your example that if you stretch a ruler in the table, so it forms 180 degrees. So that is a horizontal line. What if we will make the ruler stand and it forms a horizontal line? Does that also measures exactly 180 degrees?
So yes, that is also considered a straight angle because, like what you said, the horizontal line, right? And vertical line,
Yes, ma'am.
vertical and horizontal lines.
Yes, ma'am.
Because horizontal lines just going side to side, so that's considered straight, and also vertical lines is just going up to down, so that is also a straight line. Is that clear? Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so now let's move on to another kind of angle. So, um, an acute angle. So when we say acute angle, it is smaller than a right angle. So unlike this one, it is smaller sa ani na side. So it measures less than 90 degrees because it's obviously smaller sa right angle, di ba? So when you cut a slice of pizza, so I want you to imagine and visualize it. So when you cut a slice of pizza, or when you scissors are slightly open, so like this scissor. So this is slightly open. So this shows rather a acute angle. So when you say a right triangle, this is the not sorry that is right angle. So this is 90 degrees. It opens up to 90 degrees. But when we say acute angle, that is smaller than 90 degrees. So we can say or assume that this is an acute angle. So is that understood? So yes,
Yes,
Mr.
ma'am.
Albert.
I have a question again, ma'am. Um,
Yes.
Di ba you said na a acute angle is less than 90 degrees?
Mm,
Does
yes.
it mean that a zero is an acute angle?
A zero is an acute. Yes, that is considered a acute angle, Mr. Alboro. So, any other question? If none, so I'm going to proceed na. So, who can show me an acute angle using their fingers? So, I want you to show me an acute angle using your fingers. Yes, that's correct, Mr. Alburo. Miss Queenie, can you show me? Okay, that's correct. So, what is an acute angle, Miss Queenie? What do you observe sa acute angle, Miss Queenie? Miss Celion, can you hear me?
It is smaller, mom. The right angle.
Yes, so that's a small angle, exactly. It is small and sharp. So, is the acute angle clear to you? So, okay, if it is yes, then let's move on to another type or kind of angle, which is the obtuse angle. So, um, an obtuse angle is wider than a right triangle. So, but not a straight line. So, wider daw ang obtuse angles than a right triangle, pero dili siya considered as a straight line. So, it measures more than 90 degrees, but less than 180 degrees. So, when, for example, when a scissors are widely open, like this one, so an obtuse angle is more than 90 degrees, but less than siya sa 180 degrees. So, like this scissor. So, can you show me an obtuse angle just by using your hand? Obtuse angle using your hand. Yes, that's correct, Miss Almin, as well as Mr. Alburo and Miss Willion. Can I see again what is an obtuse angle? Yes, very good, everyone. That's correct. So, okay. So that close to a straight angle but a little smaller would be an obtuse. So keep that in mind. So now, any other questions about the four kinds of angle before we proceed to our activity? Can anyone share their understanding or what did you learn? What have you gained from our discussion? Yes, Mr. Alboro.
I have learned, ma'am, that right angle is an angle that exactly measures 90 degrees, and also an acute angle is an angle that measures more than zero but less than 90 degrees, and also it is sharp like a scissor that is slightly open. And next is an obtuse angle that measures more than 90 degrees but less than 180 degrees. So it should not be forming a line. It should form a kind of Yeah, as long as it is not aligned. And also as long as it is more than 90 degrees. So that is called a obtuse angle. You are muted po, ma'am.
Yeah, sorry. So, thank you again, Mr. Alburo. Now I want to hear another answer. So, Miss Faith, can you give your short reflection or what did you learn about our lesson for today? Just your brief understanding, as well as Miss Celion. Just open your mic or unmute so we can hear your answer.
Acute angle is like this mountain. Right angle is like this. Then the obtuse angle is like this one.
Yeah, thank you, Miss Babe. So, next, Miss Leon, what have you gained from our discussion for today? Just give a short answer. You can just give me a short answer. Miss Leon, can you please pay attention? Okay, so thank you. Thank you, everyone. So now that everyone, I can see that everyone clearly understand the four kinds of angle. So let's have a group activity to apply your learnings for today. So now let's do an activity called angle show and tell. So I will give you 1 minute again, just like the art energizer. It's the same on this activity, but this is kind of you need to apply the kinds of angles. So I'll give you 1 minute to find an object in your home that shows any kind of angle. So I want you to look around your surroundings that shows any kind of angle, and then you point it and explain or identify what kind of angle is that. So are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so if you already find something, you just raise your hand. So whoever raise their hand first, they can answer. So I'll give you 3 minutes instead of 1 minute. I'll give you 3 minutes to give more time for Miss Faith and for Miss Celion. So you may start looking around your surrounding or at your home. Just one object each for Miss Faith and Miss Celion. So the time is 9:33 a.m. So I will accept your answers uh, in 9:35 a.m. So I guess I've given you enough time, and I think that you found an object that will show to the class. So just raise your hand, whoever raised their hand first will answer. You may raise your hand if you're ready to answer. Yes, Mr. Alboro.
I have here a belt po, ma'am. And if you stretch this, you will be forming a straight line. And yeah, this is also forming a straight angle that measures exactly 180 degrees.
So yes, that's a very good answer, Mr. Alboro. So thank you. Any other hand? Yes, Miss Fabe. You're raising your hand.
I have here a sister, ma'am. This one, like that, an obtuse angle and the right angle and the acute angle, ma'am. The obtuse, ma'am, ganun.
So again, Miss Fabe, that's a nice choice. So can you tell us again why the scissors that you show right now is an acute angle? Why did you say that it can be acute angle?
Because you said earlier, ma'am, that you work ganun, ma'am, and it is an acute angle, ma'am. This one, ma'am, this one is right angle, ma'am.
Yes. Okay, yes, because when the scissors are just a little open, the space is smaller than a square corner, right? So that means it's less than 90 degrees, and that is an acute angle. So correct, no? That's how we know it's an acute angle. So good job. So how about Miss Leon? Miss Babe, can you please mute your mic again, Miss Babe? Miss Fabe, can you please mute your mic so that Miss Leon can focus in answering? Thank you.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So now, Miss Leon, can you share what kind of object did you find in your home that relates to angle?
I found a same item that Aline have research. It can be acute, right, and obtuse. And I also have a ruler, and if I stretch it, it will become a straight angle. I have two objects.
Yes, a ruler is a straight angle. So thank you, Miss Winnie. So very good class. So let's classify your answers. So Mr. Alboro earlier show us a belt and then stated that it is a kind of a straight angle. Am I right, Mr. Alboro?
Yes, ma'am.
And then Miss Fav and Miss Leon showed the same object or similar object, which can be classified into right angle, acute angle, or even an obtuse angle. So, and all you explained it correctly. So, amazing work, everyone. Thank you for sharing. So, now I want us all to review together and answer these questions out loud. Is that okay? So, I will ask a question and then you will give or like give the answers. So this is like a review. Um, so first, what is a right angle again? Raise your hand if you want to answer. Please do not answer in chorus. Yes, Miss Almin.
It is measured 90 degrees, ma'am.
Very good, thank you. How about a straight angle? Anyone? Yes, Mr. Alboro.
A straight angle, ma'am, is an angle that measures exactly 180 degrees and it forms a straight line.
Okay, and can you state another example aside from the object that is already shown earlier?
Actually, ma'am, there are a lot of object as long as it forms a straight line. Like for example, the top of the table, the top of the building, the side of the building. As long as it is forming a line like a horizontal or a vertical line. Yeah, as long as it forms a line, then it forms a straight angle that measures exactly 180 degrees.
Yes, that's correct. A very good observation, Mr. Alboro. So now let's move on. Um, what is an acute angle again? Anyone? Miss Leon? I encourage you to answer this question. You can try.
I want obtuse angle, ma'am.
Yes, you want obtuse angle. And what is an obtuse angle?
It measures po, ma'am, more than 90 degrees but less than 180 degrees.
Yes, perfect. So, can you try giving me one example from real life? Examples, Miss Cillian, aside from a scissor. Okay, that's okay, Miss Cillian. So, how about an acute angle? Let's go back. What is an acute angle again? Mr. Alburo.
An acute angle, ma'am, is an angle that measures more than 0 degrees and less than 90 degrees.
Okay, that's correct, no? So, Miss Cillian, again, do you have something in mind that you can relate an obtuse angle to a real life example based on your surrounding? Yes, Mr. Alboro.
I will say Miss Cillian na lang po, ma'am. I think she
Yes.
really don't know po.
Okay,
Um,
that's good. You're helping her. So now
yes, ma'am.
we answer.
An example po, ma'am, in real life, I don't know, real life example of a obtuse angle is like when you open the door, if you pull it, um, yeah,
Lightly open the
yeah, if you open the door and stretch it wide, so you are forming a obtuse angle.
Okay, thank you for that, Mr. Alboro. So, yes. Again, I want you to think about your surroundings right now, especially Miss Faith and Miss Cillian. So where can you apply what you learned today? So give me one situation. Excuse me. Give me one situation where these angles appear. Because Miss Albor already answered my questions. Now I want to hear from the both of you. You can just give me a simple answer. So I'm going to give you a example like for yes, Miss Salyon. Okay, Miss Fabe, let Miss Salyon answer first, okay?
As I see on my did you see this, mom? Straight, it's like a straight angle.
Yes, I can see. Is that all, Miss Cillian?
Yes, mom.
Okay. So Miss Cillian showed us a chair, is that right? That has a straight, I know,
It's a window, mom.
a window. Sorry. I saw that. So, yeah, a window that has a straight angle. So, thank you, Miss Vinny. So, I'm going to give you another example. So, a classroom whiteboard. So, have you seen a whiteboard in the classroom, like in the wall? So, it is a right angle because the corners of the whiteboard are right angle, okay? They form a perfect square corner, exactly 90 degrees. That's why the whiteboard looks neat and rectangular. Yes, Miss Fabe, sorry. Didn't see you raising your hand. You may share your answer.
Kuan, ma'am. One like this paper, ma'am. When you fold it, ma'am, like that, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for sharing your answer. So that's also, so that's a straight line also. So wait for a while again, class. Sorry. Again, sorry class for the interruption. So now let's continue. Miss Fave show a paper and then she folded, so that is considered a straight line because she positioned it like this. So yes. So like earlier, like when we stretch both arms in opposite direction, like this. So when they form a straight line also. So a straight line is again a 180 degrees. So which make it a straight line when you stretch both of your arms in a opposite direction. So um, also the roof of a triangle. So this often forms an acute angle because the sides meet at a sharp point that is less than 90 degrees. So that's why triangle roofs look so pointed as it is just often. So yes, that is an excellent examples, everyone. Thank you for sharing. So now, um, as you can see, the angles are not just in our math books. So they are everywhere in our daily lives. So in our classroom, in our bodies, like how you use your hands, and even in the house we lived in, like when you search around your surroundings. So before I end our class today. So let's have a quick seat work first. So I will give you four objects. Identify what kind of angle they show and write your answers on paper. Is that clear? I will give you four objects and identify what kind of angle they show, and you write your answer on a sheet of paper. So I will give you 4 minutes or 5 minutes to finish answering. So I will state the objects. So can you please get your notebook or any writing materials so that you can take note? Give me a thumbs up if everyone is already ready. Let's wait for Mr. Alburo. Okay. Since you're all ready, I'll state the object. So first object is triangle. Next is square. And then scissors. And lastly, ruler. Did you get that? Okay. So I'll give you 4 to 5 minutes. So I will just set the timer. So we start at 10:55. So by 11 or 11:50, 10:59 rather, you need to state your answer. So time starts now. We can show an illustration of those objects so that we can see it clearly in the class. What kind of object is that, or the image or picture? But if you're already finished, just raise your hand so that I will recognize if you are all done. Mr. Alburo is done, so let's just wait for Miss Fave and Miss Cillian to finish answering. Take your time. So 1 minute left for Miss Almin and Miss Cillian. If you're done, then thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up if you're done. You only have 1 minute. Okay, Miss Cillian, are you done? Okay, alright. Let's check together your answers. So, what kind of angle is a triangle? Mr. Alburo, can you answer the first question?
A triangle, ma'am, is I think it is an acute angle po, ma'am.
Yes, thank you for that, Mr. Alburo, and that's correct. Very good. So, a triangle usually has at least one acute angle, especially in roofs or sharp corners rather, like what I've said earlier. So yes, a triangle is a acute angle. Next, number is square. So I'll just call up a student to answer. So Miss Leon, can you please answer question number 2? What kind of angle is a square?
It is a right angle, ma'am.
Yes, that's correct. Thank you, Miss Leon. Every corner of a square is a perfect 90 degrees, so it's a right angle. Thank you again, Miss Queenie. So now, the next number is scissors. So what kind of angle is scissors? Miss Fabe, can you please answer that since you commonly use scissor as your example?
Yes, ma'am. Like this, ma'am.
Oh,
Acute
very
angle,
good
ma'am.
drawing. Yes. Yes, thank you, Miss Fabe. That's exactly correct. So when the scissors are slightly open, just like what is shown in your drawing, they form an acute angle which is smaller than 90 degrees. So excellent, Miss Babe. Next number is ruler. So what kind of angle is ruler? Mr. Alboro, can you answer again this number?
A ruler, ma'am, is the kind of angle that a ruler has is for me it's a straight angle, ma'am, because yeah, just like what you have said earlier in your example, that if you have a ruler and you put that in the table, if you stretch it out, then it will it will form a straight line, and if it forms a straight line, that means it also forms a straight angle po, ma'am, because a straight line has exactly 180 degrees.
Good job on noticing that, and you're calling my example earlier, Mr. Alboro. So thank you. Wonderful answers, everyone. So you are able to identify angles in real objects. So in this way, you really show me that you understand how to connect math to real life. So very good. And now, before we end, what is the one thing you learned again today? You sum up all the discussion or activities. So, what have you learned today? Aside from the lesson itself, what is our short reflection? Yes, Mr. Alboro.
I have learned, ma'am, that with regards to angles, it is not only found in the books, and it those are not just theoretical or factual informations, but the our topic regarding angles or can be applied to a real life scenario or a situation. yeah, because we are showing objects in our house, so this means that angles are present wherever we go, wherever we are. We're just not noticing it because we don't have knowledge about angles. But right now, since we already finished our discussion about the angles, then we have a background, or we have already known what are the kinds of angles and what the angles are. So yeah, that's all.
Thank you, Mr. Alboro. How about Miss Fame? Can you give a short reflection of what have you learned aside from the lesson itself? Ano?
I have learned about one, ma'am. The angles, ma'am. The acute angles has this one, ma'am, has less than one, has less than 90 degrees, and the obtuse angle is more than 90 degrees, ma'am. And yes, ma'am.
Yes, thank you, Miss Fame. I see that acute angle is really your favorite angle. So thank you. How about Miss Leon?
I've learned, mom, that things that we are seeing in our surroundings is not just a object, but also they are angles. That's all, mom.
Yes, very good answer, everyone. So before I officially end today's session, so I want you to take note of your assignment to be passed in our next meeting. So for your assignment, I want you to draw one real life example of each kind of angle, the right, straight, acute, and obtuse angle, and label them. Is that clear, everyone? Yes, Mr. Alburo.
Or where will be gonna write it, ma'am? In a yellow paper or a band paper?
Um, I think in a yellow paper na lang, or just any kind of um, writing sheet,
One part, ma'am.
wherever you comfortable
One
writing
part,
it.
ma'am.
Yes,
One part.
any kind of paper size.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So again, before I end today's session, I will give you a homework or assignment. So for your assignment, I want you to draw one real life example of each kind of angle what we have discussed today. So the right, straight, acute, and obtuse angle, and I want you to label them. So you may write it in any kind of paper and in any size, wherever you're comfortable with writing it or answering that assignment. So is that clear, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. So thank you. So I guess that's all for today. So today we discovered that angles are all around us, not just in our math books. We learned that a right angle is exactly 90 degrees and can be seen in square corners. An acute angle is less than 90 degrees, and this can be found in sharp objects like what I've said earlier, like grooves, or the one that Miss Almin showed, the scissors. And a straight angle is exactly 180 degrees and looks like a straight line, such as a ruler or stretch arm. So I guess through our activities and examples, you really showed me that you can recognize and classify angles in your own surrounding. So, which means you are applying math in real life. So, I guess that the objectives for today's are already meet and it is really neat. So, I want you always to remember that math is not just about like solving numbers, but also about understanding the shapes, objects, and structures we see every day. So keep observing and connecting your learning to the world around us. So again, I guess that ends our class for today. See you on our next meeting class. Also, don't forget to take a picture for your compilation because I required you to pass in the final term a compilation of our everyday meetings.
Okay, ma'am.
Is that clear? Any other
Yes,
questions,
ma'am.
clarifications?
None
None?
so far, ma'am.
So if none, thank you everyone and goodbye.
Bye, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye.